Alright, good morning everybody. Today we are at a park actually to do our first craft or crafty craft. Hooray! We are going to do flower wreaths for fall. I've never actually done one of this before, so last night I actually looked up on how to attach the flowers onto the actual wreath, the circle thing. So it seems like a lot of you guys that have done them before are attaching them in different ways. Some people are using zip ties, some people are using glue guns, some people are using tape. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. I personally like to do things in a way where when I'm done with it, I can take it apart and use the materials for other things or other seasons or redo in a different way next season. So let me show you what we got going over here, and we may not use all these materials. We're probably not going to. I just brought them along just in case we wanted to use one of them or two of them. So in here we got a whole bunch of ribbon that we actually got on sale from Hobby Lobby. A lot of them are like 74 cents, 49 cents. So that was lovely. But everything else in this video actually showed off from the dollar store. So this are 14-inch wreath, and we got some mesh going on. We got some of the fuzzy sticks. The glue gun, of course, is not from the dollar store. It came from home. This is floral wire. I'm not actually sure what to do with it. If anybody else does, let me know in the comments. Some regular glue and some floral tape that some of you guys were using to attach the flowers. There's the lovely flowers. Let me go from the other side and we'll show you what they look like. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, we just brought a lot of different ones because we didn't really know what we wanted to do, so we just brought them and we figured we'll just go with it. So we'll get started and we'll show you guys what is going on. Alright, so you all, I laid down my flowers. I didn't actually film it because I didn't know what I was going to use because we got a whole bunch of them, so we're kind of just playing with them. This is his. This one's mine and I'm really liking it. I think I'm gonna add some of this greenery between them in a minute, or like some of this thing with the pumpkins and the cranberries in between them in a little while. I'm liking colors. His seems to be a little more gentle, which is great. But yeah, I'm excited about this. So let's figure out how we can figure this out together. How can we put the flowers straight under? Do we think the tape's gonna work out better? Let's try one and see what happens. Okay everybody, is this the right way to use floral tape? So what I did is I tied it on the flower and then I tied it to the rear. It is not, sorry, I'm just moving the flowers off so not everything goes flying. But I mean, it's not falling, right? So is this the right way to use it? A wrong way to use it? Is there a better way to use it? Who knows? Alright. So I'm not necessarily actually liking the way this tape is working, the floral tape. So I thought I'd give the floral wire a shot. Well, here's the thing. Smarty me. I brought everything except a pair of scissors. So I have this little, I'll show you guys. I have this little nail kit for my car, right? The scissors, the nail scissors, worked well for the tape, but not so much for the wire. But you know what does cut the wire? You know what cut the wire? The wire that I just dropped? You know what cut? The nail clippers. The nail clippers cut for wire. Isn't that insane? So you all, like I said, I don't actually know how to use the wire, so I'm kind of just doing the try method, try whatever and see if it works. So I tried to tie it like I did with the tape and tie it down and it doesn't work, so I'm trying to put it like between this part and the flower itself, and I'm going to try to wire this to the middle to rooms and see how that works. So 1 second and I'll be right back with you. Okay everybody, so I somewhat got it. What I ended up doing is putting the wire underneath and kind of twisting it a little and bringing it back up and twisting it again. I think for the rest of them I will need a bigger piece of wire. But you know what gave in? This gave in. This is the flower that had the floral tape on there and it gave in. So we'll put this in the trash and we'll try this with a bigger piece of wire and we'll see how it works. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can do this in front of the camera, so I'll show you what I'm doing with this. I got a bigger piece of wire and I'm just tacking it underneath between the flower and the plastic part. I'm gonna try to make it somewhat even, which is something I didn't do with the yellow one that I should have done. Right? And I'm going to twist it a couple of times over here and maybe tuck it in. And then we'll take this and we'll put it on here. We'll see if we can tie this on next to the yellow one. So the two middle ones, put it down where you want it, right? It's down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist it back here and pull and twist and pull and twist and pull. And I'm not going to worry about this because I can cut this off later. I'm just going to leave it for right now and do the rest of them, and I'll be back in just a minute to see a few more. Okay y'all, so this is mine and I'm really liking the way it's coming out. I really am. I've been fluffing the flowers a little bit and I'll probably do that again at the end. Just fluff them out a little bit so they all shine. Right? I'm really liking the colors. I like how it's coming out, so I'm excited. Let me show you one more time how I did this. So I have a piece of wire and I'm gonna put it between the flower and the plastic part for the flower. Some of them are easier to do, some of them are harder, depending on how tight the flower is glued to it, right? And how it is. And then I'm going to twist it a couple of times, right? Twist it behind it a couple of times. Sorry, my thing keeps getting attached. And then we take this, a wreath, right? Ooh, pretty, I like that. And the two middle ones. Right, place it however you want it. And then twist it tight in the back. And if you have extra wire, don't worry about it right now, because you can either, like extra wires like that, because you can either cut it off later or you can leave it, and if for any reason something gets loose, you can tighten it back up. But yeah, and I'm leaving some room in between them because I'm thinking that I might use some leaves or something else in between. So we'll see in a minute. But this is what I got so far. And over here, this is what I got so far, which is also cool. It's pretty. He's using the same technique I am. So we'll get some more going and we'll be back in a minute. Okay everybody, so this is my wreath. It is done. I was, and I'm kind of fluffing the flowers out a little bit so you can see them better. I'm really liking the colors. I'm really liking the way it came out. I'm short, so I'm trying to make it so you can see it all. I'm a really short person. But I don't think I'm going to add too much to it. I think maybe just a couple of green leaves here and there, just to add a little something something. But I don't think I will make more than that. But I will say this, I'm really liking this wire modality to tie them up with a wire, because then when you take it off, if you don't cut the wire too short, when you take it off, you can reuse the flowers and the wires. So that's, and of course you can reuse the metal wreath as well. So I'm really liking that. Or you can keep it, if you want to keep it like that, keep it like that. But I'm really liking the idea of reusing materials, because for different projects, and maybe next year you'll want to do something different. Or maybe you can use some of this for the spring, you know, I don't know, but I'm really liking it. And this one is like this then, and this one's coming along pretty well. It really is. I like the texture on this. It's a different texture on the flowers. Here, I'll show you. These orange ones are a different texture, but I'm really liking the way his is coming out as well. And we still got plenty to go. So we might just keep them for a different wreath. We might do a couple more wreaths. We'll see. See you later. Okay, so I just added a little green here and there and there and here. Just every now and then. But this is what I noticed. Like right now, it looks really good. It looks really full. But this is what I noticed. You see, when I put it up, it looks like there's still a little middle showing a little. I don't really want to add anything else to it, so I think I'm just going to go with it. And this is what this one's coming out to look like. And it looks good too. We're just going to have to fluff the flowers out a little bit. But it looks pretty good too. But yeah, so this is my first ever wreath. I've never actually made a wreath before, and I'm so proud of it. I really am. It looks so good to me. But the only problem, like I said, is that when you look like that, it looks like the inside ring is a little empty. But I'm not really wanting to add anything else because I already added a little green, and I feel if I add any more green it might look like spring and not like fall. So there you all go. Okay, so since we're in the park, I don't really have where to like put it on a wall to show you, so this is the best I can do at the moment. But I don't think it looks bad. I think it actually looks pretty good. I'm really proud of myself. This is the first one I made, and keep in mind that you all can use whatever flowers, whatever colors you want to use, however you want to do it. We'll grab the other one here real quick to put it on too, and I'll show you what the other one looks like. This is the other one. It also looks good, although I think it goes this way. It also looks good. Good job.